You're wiggling, and as you're basically wiring, you might tension a wire, but because you wiggle too much on this side, it could be completely loose by the time you're done. And completely, I work left to right, so I would work left, complete it, and I'm on the right hand side, and then try tension the left hand side again and make sure I don't touch it again. Basically, I don't wiggle any wires, it's final, and then I put my board on. So back to house wiring. All right. So people, if you are joining a cable, generally what you want to do is you want to get a joint box, has a bunch of holes in. In these holes, you have to put what they call a gland. A gland is basically just a little plastic rubber ring that goes in. It seals water and dust. Because when you drill this, your wire's going to go in there. There's going to be like a lot of play there where dust can go in. The gland just seals that up. You put it into the gland. You twist your wires together neatly. You strip it. And you twist it together, and you basically can put a pigtail on. The pigtail is probably one of the best things on the market. It's just a lovely thing. You twist your wires together, you twist your pigtail over it, and it double twists the wire. Then of course you get a ferrule. A ferrule is another brilliant thing. It just obviously it's like a cold crimp, right? It's a copper thing sleeve that you put over your wires after you twist them, and you basically crimp it. You just basically press it really hard. The copper crimps onto it, and none of your wires can come loose. That's a ferrule. And then there's obviously a thing they call a chocolate block as well. Here's the ferrule. It's basically just a round, it looks just metal, but it's actually copper on the inside. Anyway, so that's a ferrule. And then this is a chocolate block. So you just screw these little things together over your wires, you twist it together, and they hold it. I'm not a fan of these. It's through connection. Rather use a ferrule. Please, just take it from me. The thing you need to know in the residential sector is how to wire a socket. Now, when you're wiring a socket up, there's only 3 wires. There's a red, which is a live, a neutral, which is black, and then an earth, which is bare copper or green. Your live goes to the L. Your neutral goes to the N. The black goes to the N. And the earth is basically looks like a piece of ground with a bunch of stripes below it. It's the earth. That's where your bare copper will go. And you put them in like this. And when you're stripping the wires, you strip it without damaging the copper, and then you bend your copper around again, and you make sure that none of your wires are ugly bent or bent terribly. So when you push them back in the socket, you want to leave. Okay, so first and foremost, when you're wiring them, right? So you stick this fish tape, this bit, you stick it through the pipe, and you tell the guy on the other side to attach the 3 wires, the red, the black, and the green. And if they're feeding from plug socket to plug socket, you'll just put both the lives there, both the neutrals there, and both the earths there. Nothing changes, yeah. And then when it comes to like lighting, all it is basically taking the live, busting it by the switches, and then just having each switch individually feed a light. And then in 2 ways, I've already done a tutorial on 2-way switching. Please watch that. I've done 2-way switching and 2-way dimming on my page already. So yeah, that's basically it when it comes to houses. You get to the house, you basically put the pipes in the floor, and if the guy's already thrown the floor and it's a single story, you can just cut them all up and wire from the roof. That's it. The long hours, the cutting into the walls, the making sure the builders don't break the pipes. Because the builders basically, after you put your pipes on a deck, they go and take I think it's concrete vibrator, and they go and mix the concrete into all the components that it has to get under. And then sometimes that thing just breaks all your pipes off, and the builder looks at you like you don't know what you're doing. Although be it quite basic, it can go very south.